Hello. Hi, Contour. Welcome back. So, over the weekend, did I last stream on, was it Thursday or Friday? But over the weekend, I finished the Diablo IV campaign, and the story was really good. I kind of regretted doing it not on stream. I was like, I'll just finish the game so that I could start playing the end game. But the story was actually really good. I really liked it. Super cinematic. It was just me spamming Steam screenshots the entire time. So yeah, maybe I can recount it as we go for a bit, but later once we get going. Sorry, I had a stream preview going, so I think it was looping back into the stream. Anyway, but now that I'm done, where is this coming from? Why do I hear things? I think I turned everything off. Okay, but now that I'm done the story, I am really excited to. No, it's still coming back. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. Is it here? No, it's muted. Technical difficulties. Anyway, sorry. Hello, everyone. Hello, Condor Cylindril, Zero Slayer, and Brad is here as well. I'm so sorry. I don't know why this is coming back into my stream. What the hell? Is this gonna bug me until I figure this out? Is it coming from OBS? Is it monitoring something? Disaster. My guilty. Yeah, it's been a few years. How have you been, Cylindril? Do you guys hear the echo? Oh, yeah, that's what I've tiny echo. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'm trying to find it. What the hell? What the heck? This is crazy because this was not happening last time. Yeah, I'm checking to see if I have something on monitoring. Like, if I have something monitoring somewhere. I could kill OBS and then see it. Morphe is good. Morphe is not good in this situation. Okay. It's not coming from a browser. Anyway. Sorry, this is really awkward. How's that? Did that fix it? I think that fixed it. No, it didn't. Ah! I'm gonna count myself in Roblox. Okay, monitors off in OBS. Did that fix it? Is it the, can you hear the game echoing or is it just me? All right. Done with the tutorial. Hello, Joe. Yeah, I finished finished this long ass tutorial, but the campaign was really good, so yeah, I cannot even complain. I didn't expect to get so into the ending of the game, otherwise I would have streamed it. This is gonna drive me crazy.
Welcome to my home away from home.
Mute the game for a second. Yeah. Game is muted. Game is muted. Game unmuted. You know what? I'm just going to selectively put the game audio into stream and nothing else. And I think that should fix it. Problem solved. There we go. Any chance of you? See, that's the thing. That's what we thought. That's what I've been looking for, but I just muted all of my browser windows. So I think it's monitoring somewhere. I think I'm monitoring on somewhere. I just like system muted all of my browser windows. Okay, I have just manually redirected the game audio onto stream and muted everything else, so that should fix it. Okay, sorry, that took a bit. I'll figure this out off stream at some point. Okay, how have you guys been? Okay, where's my controller? All right. Yes, I do think actually, I mean, I didn't play the base game very much, Joe, but wait, no, that was not Joe, that was Zero Sir. Yeah, I haven't played the game very much. I got the game when it was when it launched at expansion time, but when I got playing, I think I got really caught up in trying to like hit end game and like doing all of this as fast as I can to keep up with people, and I just ended up not really enjoying it, and I quit around level 21. At the time, max level was 50, so that's like, it's still very early, but not as early as 21 now, which I feel like you could just get there in like 2 minutes. You're back in the States for the Scotland trip. How long was the Scotland trip in total? I had pad thai for lunch. I had such a huge breakfast that I am skipping lunch. I might go get an apple though later on stream, or get a coffee if I get hungry. I keep complaining about getting hungry on stream. Once it's like 2-3 p.m. for me, it's 12:22. So maybe I should eat an apple beforehand. We'll see. Maybe I won't be hungry. I roasted a whole squash today, and then I bought a really nice squash, and I found out that it's very easy to just roast them whole. You don't have to cover them to keep the moisture. And so I was roasting that to prep it for the whole week, and then I ate so many slices of squash. Okay. Now that I've actually finished the story though, I've been working on playing this game for real, which is the gear grind. And I've made my way up to Torment 3. The problem is, now that I'm in Torment 3, I think things are kind of hard. So we'll just focus on leveling up the Paragon level, unlocking more boards. I think that's my priority, and then if I happen to get gear that I need, or the gear that's an upgrade, it'll be like a nice bonus, but I'm not focused on that. I have a campaign skip now. Well, the thing is, I think my favorite part of this game was the campaign so far. I mean, I haven't really played much of the end game, but the campaign story for the expansion was incredible. Like, it was so good. I was not expecting this. I was like, I don't know. I just thought it would be like, okay. I've heard the world building in Diablo is good. But it was really good. I got pretty invested. I think the storytelling through like the cinematic scenes was really interesting, and I liked all of the characters that I got to interact with. Yeah. And the fact that the campaign was good actually, I think, helped keep me into the game and made me more excited for the end game. It also helps that... Sorry. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, it helps that I was playing on stream. So I think it forces me to slow down and actually watch things. And I was so invested to the point that I was reading all of the side lore, like the little interactables you can like touch on in the game, and it provides a little bit of context to the world building. So good. They got a job 2.5 years ago. Congrats. You got a promotion last year. Wow, congrats. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. You went to Japan for 2 weeks. How long ago was that? Did you enjoy the trip? I am such a homebody that I don't really care for travel, but I can't really travel right now for visa reasons. While I'm waiting for some stuff to get approved, I'm not allowed to leave the country for immigration. But as soon as I wasn't allowed to leave, now all of a sudden I have all these like, oh, I wish I could travel. But the process for everything is getting, the end is in sight. It's still probably several months to maybe a year away if nothing goes wrong. But I went in on Monday for my green card photos and biometrics, so that was very exciting. It felt very real. I'll be done soon. I've never actually played Path of Exile. Where am I on this map? I've never played Path of Exile, but I hear so much about it, and I know people love that game. It looks a little intimidating, though, with everything that's on the screen. But I also feel like if I started playing Path of Exile, I would get really into it, and then it would ruin my life. I found in the past 2 years or so, yeah, about 2 years, I haven't really been playing that much video games. It wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to cut it out of my life, but it was just because is that a prankster's chat? How do I kill this guy? Wait, this guy's so tanky. What the hell? Come back here. Okay. Yeah, and so I spent about like 2 years or so basically not playing very many video games at all. And I realized that I had so much more time. The boomers were right when they're like, it's that dang phone and those video games. I had so much more time. I was really happy. I was sleeping so much on time every day. But I'm back here now. Then my sleep schedule has already started to slip. But that, I think, is a problem of personal willpower. I could just go to bed on time, and I don't. So, that's a neat problem. I have learned a little bit about what I'm trying to do, which is look up a build, and I'm doing like a starter set. And since I don't really understand what's going on in this game right now, I'm just following the build, and I've been having fun with it. Anyway, so every time I get new gear, for those of you who are not familiar with the game, which is also me, so take this with a grain of salt, there's probably a much more efficient way of doing this. Every time I get new gear, I just look at it, and if it has more substat lines than the one I currently have, I put it on. And I'm trying to collect all of the different legendary aspects, which are like this is a Laden War Club, and the aspect is Tyrael's jurisdiction. And if you salvage a piece of gear that has a legendary aspect, I'm probably okay. I'm like explaining this as if I'm not the least experienced person right now here, but yeah, if you salvage it, which is like you destroy it at the blacksmith, you add it to your collection, so you can add that aspect onto anything. Sometimes I get something that has a nice aspect. Oh, I had it on Ascension somewhere. But I don't want to destroy it because it's the best gear I have. So I'm waiting to destroy it so I can put it on another piece of gear. Yeah. Path of Exiles, but quite intimidating. You heavily recommend following a build. They're even adding in community paths. A build's to Path of Exile too. Easier to do without having to know a ton of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think this genre of game, I don't know what you call it, these, like, numbers go up, grind until numbers go up even more kind of games. They're pretty intimidating in general to get into. I was reading a bunch of the stats and like what they do and all my skills, and I was like, let me try running something myself, and I had put together something over the weekend, and it was absolute dog shit. It was so bad. So accepted. I've been humbled. I've accepted that. Ooh. Ancestral. Give me that. Wait, this is crazy. Sorry. Yeah, I've been humbled, and I've accepted that this is my fate. So I'm just gonna follow a build for now, and then once we get more into endgame, we'll see. Nice thing about story games, they do end, you can move on. Super easy to sink too much time into endless games. Yeah, I found it really hard to like get back into Dota for a similar reason, because it just feels like I'm gonna be here forever, which is a little depressing. And also every time I play, I suck at the game, so there's that. Strength. So here, like, this piece of gear has, it rolled worse, but it has more of what I need, which is I want crit strike chance, and I want CDR, but I could reroll that last line, but I'm really poor on the materials that I need for rerolling 900 gear, item level, or item power 900 gear, so whatever, I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference. Strength, armor, attack speed. I'm looking for strength on my glove slot. Strength, max life, crit chance, CDR. Oh, this sound is so satisfying. Subway Surfers, I'm telling you. I'm playing Subway Surfers. Oh my god, I have so much stuff to go through. We do the hand pieces, strength wisely. Okay. So these are no good. I'm also very low on the aspects I need, so I'm very happy to trash these things, especially if they have an aspect that I want. This is the one that I was wearing before. Strength max life. Nope. Sorry, riveting gameplay, everyone. I've decided as well that... Oh, is this better? Lucky hit for a chance to 30% dazed. No, I think the resistance is probably better. I've decided that when I stream, before I was so worried about doing a good job streaming, like making my stream interesting. I don't know, I just feel like I have to do things well. But I realized that I'm never going to... I'm never gonna stream because I'm gonna be in my head so much about it, so... I will just stream the games that I play anyway. Oh my god, Rio, hello, hello. Where's the option to water my streamer? Dude, I'm doing a good job of this myself. Water. Diablo and Path of Exile are ARPGs. The thing is, there are other games that I think are ARPGs, but are not the like number go up kind of game. And like you said, yeah, there are looter shooters that are also similar. So that's why I'm like, I feel like there needs to be there's like a, I don't know if there's a word for the game where the whole gameplay loop is the upgrading of the gear through some sort of grind in the gameplay, because otherwise, because like, you know, if the whole point of the game is making you're like upgrading things to make numbers bigger, that's not sufficient to describe, I feel like, the kind of game that Diablo is, or like Path of Exile. That's like cookie clicker. Oh my god, I hate doing this one. So the Helltide Harvest is the one where you go into the overworld and you kill things. And those things give you drops where you can open chests. But I hate being in the overworld, it's boring. Although I think I have season quests, question mark. Yeah, I feel like Monster Hunter, that's why I feel like there's got to be a term for this gameplay loop, because that's what I like about Monster Hunter, right? Although I feel like the gameplay is more involved. But the most exciting part of Monster Hunter is once I've like figured everything out and I'm just like grinding my gear upgrades. I think the problem with some of the more modern Monster Hunter games, I'm talking about this like I have such a long history with the franchise, which I do not, but I think there's too much story. They're trying to make like, I like the world building, I like the ecology, but I like discovering that just through side content and admiring the world and taking it in. But they're putting too much storyline. I don't need to know why we're killing these monsters. I just need to know that I need to. Like, point me out what needs to be killed and I'll kill it. Yeah, Monster Hunter World, I really, really like the, what was it called? The Guiding Lands? Shining Lands? Was it Guiding Lands? I really liked that part of the game. And I just haven't been able to feel the same level of enjoyment from the other, like the more recent Monster Hunter releases. Yeah, the older ones were a lot less story based. That's why I was like, that's the problem with the new ones is blah blah blah. But I mean, I'm not super, like, I don't have legs to stand on to make this complaint. This is just like a personal, like, I have no qualifications or history. That's just me complaining. Where am I? Okay, you know what? Let me get out of here. I will go here. This place is so ridiculous to navigate. I hate climbing. It was very cool in the campaign, but in terms of getting around now, very annoying. I can't be on my horse. I also played so much of the game on without a mount because I guess I never unlocked the mount in the base game. And so I was just walking around everywhere. It's kind of crazy, but I figured it out. I figured out how to unlock them out. Are there people doing the Blood Maiden? The Helltide Harvest also reset at the 55 mark every hour, so I got 15 minutes to finish this. I don't have to finish it, I can always do the next... wait until the next one, but... it'd be nice not to have to wait for a cooldown period of 5 minutes. More of the small things, yeah. I think that's also why I was able to really enjoy all of the story aspects, because I'm like, what a nice slow-paced game. I'm taking my time, really taking everything in. I don't know if you're familiar with the story, but I think it was about, like, after the second part of the dagger, maybe, that I actually picked up the mount, so maybe halfway through this, the expansion campaign. I think it was also more interesting though to stream the campaign, because when things would happen, I could talk about my thoughts about it, and I could read out all of the forces of color, very angry with me. I could read out all of the lore pieces on the info. But now when I'm grinding, I cannot rely on the game as a content crutch. I just have to I know it's good though, because I don't have to cut myself off to talk about the story. I can just say things as they come to mind. 250? I guess the orange ones, they're always 250, right? I might not open them because I want to finish this before the 55 mark in one go. Rat Slayer's host. Oh my god, there's a person.
Who can stand against you? With me.
Is it bad if I am farming in the same place as them? Like, does it get in their way? Should I leave? Or is it better? I hope nobody adds me to a party. Very antisocial in these games. Demon is emerging. Let me go. Oh my god, someone summoned the Blood Maiden. I gotta go. I gotta go. So when you summon the Blood Maiden, you can you put down these summoning items, and I think if you put one in as part of the summon, you get increased rewards from her. So I don't know if it's bad etiquette to run in there and summon one and take a slot. Are they leaving? I think they're leaving. Okay. Or if it's nice because, you know, people want you to help with summoning things. I'll put one in the... Is this giant red circle on the ground a player thing? Should I be trying not to stand in it? Usually I feel like circle on ground means don't stand in it. But it's huge. But I have to feel like it's gotta be a player thing. There's so many things going on my screen right now. I don't even know what I'm supposed to kill. I'm just here for a good time. I just want to be included. Okay, I need to get out of here and open some chests and finish my war plan. So hopefully they don't summon another one. Because if they do, I will be coming back. They summon another one. Okay. Okay, actually, I have enough to open the orange chest. Where was it? Let's open that orange chest. Let's do one more Blood Maiden, and then we will open the chest. I think I missed it. Okay. I'm gonna go open my chest and leave. If one issue with Monster Hunter having its too much story is that it's designed for multiplayer and difficult to enjoy at your own pace, like Hero with Diablo. Maybe they've really, like, for good reason, because I enjoy playing these games with friends. They really emphasize that the multiplayer aspect. To go to bed soon. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. The inventory is full. Oh my god. I dropped my weapon. Fuck. Okay. That was really bad. I worked really hard to get it. Alright, let's go back home. Imagine if I lost my weapon and I didn't realize. I'm kind of paranoid of talking to the blacksmith for that reason. I feel like I'm going to destroy something without intending to. And it might upset me to the point that I just give up playing the game. Very possible this would happen. Sorry, every time I load into the main town, my computer slows down for a bit, so I just have to wait for it. Alright, we're loaded in. Let's see. Strength max life. CDR. Do I need one? No, I don't. This is not the exciting part of the game. It's exciting for me, but I cannot imagine it's very exciting for you to watch. For the head, I'm going to strength max life, CDR, and there's one more thing, but that's not on here. Not ancestral. Okay, max life, life regen, life on hit. I basically want strength on everything as my prio, except for the weapon. I think I care the most about crit strike damage multiplier. I'm just saying words at this point. More Lights Epiphany. Is this better than my current? Wait. This is the one I already had. Okay. I want to run the 3-piece of this, so I'm still looking for one more piece of Lights Epiphany. And it hasn't dropped yet. And I've kind of been ignoring runes. Oh well. I'll figure it out later. Things that require too much thinking and foresight, I keep just telling myself like, oh, you know, it's diminishing returns to care that much about, spend a lot of time to understand these things. For some minimal gains right now, when I haven't unlocked all of my Paragon boards. I feel like that will do more, so I'm just gonna focus on grinding for now. So the number 1 glyph that I'm looking for right now that I don't have, the highest priority, is called Arbiter. It's over here. So Arbiter, and then did I unlock an Apostle? I have Apostle, Canny, Spirit, and I'm looking for Honed. So these two. There's honestly so many different systems in this game that I don't know. Like, I don't know how. Wait, why is Judicator here? Why am I using Judicator? Oh wait, that's the end game. Right now, I want to use Judicator. There's so many different systems in this game that I feel like if I didn't have like a friend or something to help explain things, or chat to explain things to me, I don't understand how I'd be able to play these games. So Apostle in this first one. Kenny in... Did I put it in Kenny in this one? And then I don't have Arbiter right now. And then Spirit in this one. Judicator in the last one. Spirit and Judicator. Okay. You feel like you're always pulled towards getting me explain to your friends before it gets good. I definitely I mean, I think the game was like good before needing the explanation. I just mean in terms of there's so much reading involved in understanding, like, for example, salvaging, repairing, pretty straightforward, but like forging, tempering, masterworking, imprinting, crafting, sigils, these make sense, whatever. Salvaging these, enchanting, and then you can cube things, you can Minecraft craft things, like, geez. I also have a bad habit of when I introduce friends to games, I really want to explain to them the things that I liked and things that I think I'd find helpful in enjoying the game. But if the game is good enough, I feel like I need to hands off. I need to be better about being hands off and just letting my like letting someone experience the game organically. But I think that's different from this game, where a lot of the things that I can ask people for explanations for, the alternative to that is looking at the in-game tutorial, and it's a lot of text. Although, because I slowed down when I was playing this game and was actually experiencing the story and reading every pop-up, I actually do feel like it's a little weird. Anything that came up in the expansion, I have a pretty intentional understanding what the game thinks I should know. But anything that they assumed I already know from having played the base game, I'm so lost. I didn't know I needed to get a mount, but I think the game also didn't really design the game for people not having unlocked a mount, because when I tried to put on a mount, instead of saying you don't have a mount, it said you don't have an item code 473 whatever. So I don't think they were designing around that. There was some other weird situation. Oh, there's some other weird situation too that I think the game just did not expect me. Oh, like it was telling me to unlock mercenaries and I couldn't teleport to the location, but they were telling me to. So I had to get in a party with someone and then teleport to them. But then after I teleported to them once, I was able to go there. Hello, Symmetrical. It's been a while. How are you? Yeah, I've been streaming a little bit. Starting last week. I streamed twice last week. It's because I started playing Diablo IV, and I felt like Diablo IV is a pretty chill game to stream. The story was interesting to play on stream, and now that I'm in the late game grind, or like I guess technically past the tutorial, the entirety of the campaign is a big tutorial of all of them is clear. So I can enjoy this too. Doing good now? Are you still in school? You were in school last time? Last time I was still streaming. It's been years. How have you been? I really don't need to do this shrine. Why am I doing this? Okay. I was worried that I'd get my ass beat on Torment 3, but I think it's going pretty well. Oh, I'm doing this for gear. Lovely. It's going pretty well, so I think after this war plan, I will up the difficulty to Torment 4, and then hopefully I don't get my ass beat. I don't know. I'm not really good at... I already did the pit for Torment 4. I guess maybe that's just enough. Like if I can do the pit, I should be able to trust that I can farm on it. You'll be out in 2 years. You're almost done with your program now that you're streaming. Wow, look at everybody pursuing education, higher education. Time marked by my stream. The most educated chat. I'm very proud of you all. I'm very happy for you all. Why is this guy saying watch out? I have not really been paying attention to the lore of this dungeon. Were there other NPCs that I missed, or why is there just one guy? Who was that? I ran this way because I heard the NPC say no, 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 but I really hope I'm not meant to go the other way. Or that they at least... I think maybe it looks like on the map that they're going to reconnect with each other. Oh. No, 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 I went the right way. Alright, we're good, we're good. Okay, yeah, we need to go up to Torment 4. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can handle it, even though I'm ass at this game. Believe in my gear to carry me. Let's see. Strength on the chest piece. We're looking for strength, max life, life regen, armor. These both aren't great. Crit strike chance, CDR. Okay. Strength, no max life. I do kind of like these tanky builds where I just press a few buttons, stand in the middle, and just exist as someone who is unable to be killed. It's because I'm not very good at the game. So it's nice when I have the forgiveness. Okay. I do believe it is 3 set. Lights Epiphany. And 2 set Slaughter, or maybe it's the other way around. The set bonuses for this? Yeah, 3 set Lights Epiphany, 2 set Slaughter. We're doing it. We're doing it, gamers. We love damage reduction. Yeah, I used to, when I played games before, I was very much like, go all damage. I hate blocking. Now, especially with Monster Hunter. Damage reduction, blocking, feels so good. That's called maturity. It's called getting old. Who is texting me at this time? Oops. Okay. Okay. Sorry, it's coworker friend. One of the coworkers I don't hate. Sorry, I sound so bitter. I don't hate my coworkers. I just don't interact with them outside of work, except for a few of them that I like. Very few of them that I like, and I value those people a lot. So. Wow, so much stuff. I play on controller as well. The controller vibrates whenever I level up, whenever I get a bunch of shit. Best part of the game. Two unique items. Okay. I don't need that, but I'm gonna I just chuck all of the unique items in a CDR. In my chest, because I can't bear salvaging them, like throwing them away. Because they're so pretty and shiny and special. I want to keep them. Strength. CDR. I do want CDR. Which one would this replace? This says crit strike chance, which I need. Okay, you know what? I think the CDR is slightly more important though, so I will wear it, and then I will save this in my stash before getting rid of it. I'm a hoarder. That's the problem. Chest. Okay. Strength max life. Interdiction. Strength max life. Nope. I don't even read the strength max life. I want life regen. Hoarding is hard. Hoarding is hard too. I was much better about it before, but now that I understand what stats I'm looking for, it's hard not to hoard. Especially because the unique items are unique. What if I end up changing my... What if I end up changing my build? And then I end up needing it? You never know. Okay, I'm so close to being able to unlock one more board. It's like... once I unlock all the Paragon boards, I feel like my life will feel complete, and then it'll just be one more thing. Oh, I need to update my Torment level to Torment 4. Let's go to Torment 4. Can you find the next side of chase? Yeah. I'm chasing the dragon here. It feels so good. You want to experience orbs, Obducite. Honestly, I don't have that much Obducite. But I like leveling up. I do. Alright, let's send it. Oh, I didn't start it.
Chart the course. Where do we strike?
Let's send it. The first one is Helltide Harvest, which is the one that I was complaining about that I don't like. It's one of the uniques can be built depending too. Yeah, maybe I should look up if I have some really strong uniques, if there are builds I can go with it, rather than locking myself into a build ahead of time. No, it's so much work. I don't even understand. I started playing this game a few days ago. I have no idea what's going on. What's the rituals? The problem is, I feel like in some maps I can barely see because of the map overlay. But in some brighter maps, I feel like I can't even see the map at all. But like right now, I don't know if it's just me, but it's really difficult to see the actual screen behind the map. If you're following it, yeah, I am following. That's what I'm doing. But like the other uniques, I'm like reading it just in case. I don't know. I'm just reading because it's shiny and unique, and then I throw it in my chest to keep forever. They will never see the light of day again. Getting sleepy now. Maybe I will, after this war plan, really quickly go make myself a coffee. That's another thing that's happened in this time. I've kind of developed a caffeine independence in the past few years, unintentionally, because I just started learning how to make a lot of coffee drinks at home, like espresso drinks, and I really enjoy I enjoy the process of making like frothing my milk and making some nice like latte art. And I suppose I could switch to sticking with maybe decaf only. But it's too late for that now. It's too late for that now. Although I do make a point of decaf only after lunch. Otherwise it messes up. I don't know if it messes up with messes my sleep up. But I'm kind of health maxing right now. Crunchy granola mom health maxing. So I don't even want to risk it affecting my sleep. Reach a point where you prefer decaf. It's just harder to get my hands on decaf in general. And I feel like the caffeine has a better like appetite appeasing effect that the decaf doesn't have as much of. Which is nice in the afternoon because that's when I get really peckish and like snack-y. I'm trying to be better about not eating snacks. Not health advice, by the way, guys. If you're hungry, go eat. Don't drink coffee. It is just more convenient for me this way. I also, though, have like really enjoyed cooking and baking lately, and I spend way more time cooking and baking than I do, like, than I need to. Like, yesterday, I made homemade yogurt, and then over the weekend, I like baked my own bread. Because I wanted fresh bread. I don't want like shitty store bread. It is so fun. It's really nice. The problem is I like don't have the appetite to eat all of it. I baked a nice cake as well as like it was an excuse to bake it for like some friends last week, so that was fun. I just like making the things, but I have no real. Actually, I really like eating yogurt, but you know, I made 3 giant vats full of yogurt. What am I gonna do with this? I eat a lot of yogurt, but not at a fast enough pace to get rid of all this. It's just fun to make. Getting back into cooking, you're making peri peri chicken. Oh, that sounds incredible. I've also gotten really into steak. I've always been like someone who really likes savory foods, but I never really, I think it's like me being Chinese. I've never really liked steak. It's like fine, you know, but I feel like growing up, I was used to eating, like, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of, like, Sichuan dishes, they prepare foods in, like, a really flavorful and, like, complex and involved way. And so I'm like, why would I just eat a piece of beef, which is, like, good when I could have, like, some gorgeous, like, braised, like, I don't know, like, whatever the fuck. But then I had, like, a really good steak for my birthday last year. You know, my 18th birthday. And it was really good, and I get it now. And now even when I eat like not as good steaks, like mid steaks, I can enjoy them more because I understand what they're trying to do. So I've gotten really into steaks. It's also expensive as hell, so I don't really make steak at home. It's not that I'm chasing the hype, it's like I understand it better. Because before, when I've only had like mid-steak, I'm like, why would you eat this when I could have good Chinese food, you know? But now that I understand like what the intention is, like what they're trying to achieve, I can pick that out of the food. I'm gonna use cast iron. Cast iron is too much maintenance for me. I just use the stainless steel pan and call it a day. But yeah, steak is too expensive to be making on a regular basis. But if I ever see like a really good cut that's like underpriced because it's like not classified, it's like classified a little lower than it really should be, or if there's a really good sale, I'll go make that. Using a sword, so much cooler than using a hammer, but I do think the hammer is better. Ancestral chest piece. Oh, I've already picked this up before. Boom. Let me go and... I need to open one more chest, but I already have too much stuff, so let me go back and scrap some things. Stainless was more expensive. It is expensive. Like, getting a nice stainless steel piece of cookware is expensive, but I think I'm just someone who has to do things with like with a lot less friction, or else I'll find myself not doing it. That's another part of myself I'm trying to work on, just like being better about enjoying the process. But yeah, because I've been finding myself enjoying quote-unquote boring things, running errands, washing dishes, cleaning a lot more. Well, one, the depression meds help, but two, I kind of reframed it in my life as I can only do the dishes so many times in my life. I only have so much time in my life to do boring things, go on the boring errand, before I'm going to reach a point where I can't do it anymore. So I'm trying to be more present. Everything I say is so Crunchy Granola Mom, live, laugh, love. But it's because I was rereading Cash 22, and when I was younger and I read the book, I don't think I really could understand what it was talking about. It's a good book, and I enjoyed it when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I have a lot more perspective on these things and these things. Maybe I'm more tired and I'm searching for a way to make my life more enjoyable with what it is. Sorry, this is depressing. But it's been happy. It's not depressing. It doesn't feel depressing to me. I've been happy. I don't know if you guys are going through a similar crises. Maybe just my quarter life crisis. Ah.
Welcome to my home away from home.
Relatable. Are you going through this right now? The thing is, I was just gonna say, it's only crazy if you're having a bad time. I'm enjoying it, so I don't even mind. I've just been, my entire life has just been shifting ahead of me. I'm watching everything come into focus, like I'm at the optometrist and they flipped it over from A to B, and B is much clearer. That's how I feel right now. Hello, Matt. What time is it? Oh, no, I'm good. Alright, I think my next board, very exciting, is Divinity. While an Arbiter, I deal 90% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. And my whole thing is about being in Arbiter form and applying vulnerable, so that sounds good. And I want to rotate it so this thing is over here, I believe. No, that's not right. Oops. Fuck, sorry, I keep changing out of the tab. Here. I want to rotate it. I am looking for... I think it might have been where we started. I think this is what I was supposed to do. Is that right? Wait, no, this is not the right board. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm a fool. There we go, Divinity. I should just have a picture of the build up on my screen next to me so you guys can see what I'm seeing, but I have to figure out how to put that on stream. Otherwise, it's just me talking about it, and you have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay, attach. I wonder if there's a way to unattach the boards once if you've messed them up. Maybe. Okay. Okay. And that's the board that I put the spirit glyph onto, which I have and have been leveling. Give me the orange one. Hello, hello, Leishan. How are you? Nice to see you again. Sounds like a whole new world. My existential crisis, or my existential vacation because I'm enjoying it, or the Diablo 4. Me talking about a Diablo 4 board. Oh my goodness. I forgot to look at my activity feed. Thank you for the first, second, third. And for the, wait. I just missed this. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the sub. I, like, forgot to look over. Did the alerts show up on stream? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to stream anymore. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 20 question mark months. Seeing a whole new world from A to B lens. Yeah, no worries about being behind. I think that might be my stream too. You get back into it? I hope so. I've been enjoying it. Streaming, that is. Okay, I'm so sorry I missed that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The restraint you have to not say anything. 5 years. That's enough for that's enough for a small child. That's enough time to grow a really big plant or a small child. Oh my god, I got Arbiter. We did it. Okay, so Arbiter goes into Castle. I'm just saying words, sorry. This one is Castle. And I put Arbiter into it. Great. Great, great, great. Do I get Apostle? And I think I found Apostle. Where is Apostle? Give me that, give me that. Oh, I already have Apostle on. Apostle, Canny, Arbiter, and this one is Spirit, and then Judicator. Guys, the build is coming together. Oh shoot, I forgot. I need to go back there and open another chest. I'm distracted. Among Us lockdown feels like yesterday though. Time will erase us all. Yeah, but I think I've been finding ways to choose life. Yeah, like enjoying slowing down, being present for the boring things. I've been able to find enjoyment in them. And I already feel like I don't have enough time every day anyway. 150. Need a few more cinders. I feel like I'm always complaining to people I don't have time. And so I think the easiest way to just have... Oh, it's a goblin. The easiest way to get more time is not to try to fast forward through the... I hope I didn't just steal that guy's stuff. I hope this is instanced. Otherwise, I feel like that was kind of BM with me. But yeah, I already feel like I complain all the time about not having enough time, and so when I check out because something is boring, I'm in like a boring meeting. I'm just trying to fast forward through life. I'm robbing myself of that time. Yeah, like I hate to say it, I think these like the old heads who keep saying shit like that, like stopping to smell the roses and all this cheesy live, laugh, love mindset. They were right. They were right. It's the same thing. Like I was furious when I found out that going for regular walks and going to the gym and working out actually made me feel better. Unbelievable. It's our job as younger people to think admitting older people's right is cringe. Right, it keeps me young to complain about this stuff.
Surprise inside.
Dark and light makes humanity what we are. To unlock our fullest potential, we must embrace our connections to heaven and hell. True. You can say that again. I think also it's weird because the age I am now, when I was a child, that's a full-ass adult with like their lives figured out, like everything. Oh my god, I'm rubber banding. And it's not that I still see myself as like I'm super young or anything, like a child. 'Cause I don't. But I don't know how to describe it. I'm sure everybody relates with this, where it's like I don't feel quite as old as I thought I would feel. Like quite as old as the younger me would like think that I would feel. Even though I'm doing all the like old head things, right? Like I bought a house. I'm dealing with immigration paperwork, do taxes. Yeah, I got married. That's crazy. When I talk to people, I get really self-conscious when I refer to my husband because I feel like it makes me sound old. But, you know, it's... What else do I call the guy?
Mainlander, what brings you?
It's so crazy how this game freezes every time I'm in the city. Somebody should do something about that. It's not crazy. It doesn't feel crazy to call him that. Like, that's how internally I've internalized it, right? Like, that's very normal. I just, like, feel like other people are like, oh, you're old. Because I think also in our generation, people have been getting married later and later. So hearing that, I feel like it ages me. Alright, necklace, we're looking for strength. Crit chance, nope. Hands, we're looking for strength max life. Still the hands. Strength max life. Crit strike, CDR. Let's do pants. Looking for strength max life. Life regen. Strength max life, life regen. Nope. Nope. Oh, strength max life, life regen. Shadow resistance. Am I able to add more lines onto something? Maybe this is decent. I'll keep it in case I need to reroll stuff later. Head pieces, we're looking for strength, max life, CDR. It's the same few things. So no, I don't wear a shield. I should just check if they're good. Honestly, that shield's not bad. Even though I want a two-handed weapon. Might come in handy later if I have a really strong one-handed weapon drop at some point. I could run that. Enter the glacial fissure and slay the beast in the ice. I'm not even sure what that means. Is that a world boss thing? They're too broke in their early 20s to do it. I feel like the 20s from 2.0. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like most of my friends who are... Actually, so when I graduated from university, there were a lot of... There's like two camps of people. I feel like I knew people who got married pretty soon after. But they came from like maybe really religious backgrounds. So I can see that being the case. And they had been with their partners. Oh wait, I need to go inside that. And they had maybe been with their partners for all of university. Yeah. And then there were a few years where nobody got, like, I feel like people didn't get married. But actually a lot of people that I went to school with at Princeton got... A lot of my friends, yeah. A lot of my friends who are in long-term relationships ended up just getting married in their mid-20s. Why is this lagging? Something loading? Probably something is loading. But then, yeah, I guess if people aren't... You know what? I'm not saying anything revolutionary. I'm saying if people have been in relationships for a long time, they get married. That's crazy. But it is also, I have a lot of friends who, you know, aren't in long-term relationships. And I feel like there's less pressure. Like maybe before, like especially the older generation, maybe from your parents, you're like, you need to start thinking about this. And people might just quote unquote settle because they're at the age. But now I think it's much more normal to just wait until you find something that is good for you and that you want. There's no pressure, or like, I don't know, it's like a lot more socially acceptable. And if there is any pressure, it's usually internal, or because they're an incel. So, or you're religious. I don't know. Like you can't even hold hands. You're like super. You're like really, really, really religious. You can't even hold hands with your partner because you guys aren't married yet, and you really, really want to boink. So you gotta. What is this? Does anyone know what this activity is called? Because this is not a nightmare dungeon, right? It's like a boss. But it's my first time doing one. Well, this shit is kind of hard. I think I just died, but for some reason I didn't die. For some reason they didn't kill me. I just watched my HP go to 0. This is a tormented echo.
They were nothing. Did you truly think all of this would be that easy?
Wait, is there another guy? But I'm done the warp hunt. Do they just keep spawning? Do they just keep spawning until I leave? You know what? I'll do this one because it's counted the warp plan as complete.
There is no escape.
If he spawns again after this one, or if another boss spawns, I'll just leave. I'm not sure if there's an end to this. Get away from me!
Your futile struggles only fuel my rage.
Hey! Dude, this game, all I have to do is stand outside of the orange line on the ground. Stand outside of the red circle. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too hard.
You think you've won? This is just the beginning.
Oh, did I summon the guy by pressing the frozen altar? I might have just summoned the second guy myself. But I didn't need to use a key to get stuff from him. If I needed it for the first guy, should I not leave? Do I just get to continually summon people? You can't, now that you're very close cousin found a girl you want to marry. See some old-fashioned tradition in Vietnam about dating is jarring to me. You can't move in together before marriage. His girlfriend came over to his place, they can't sleep together because his parents don't like the thought of them being too intimate. That's pretty normal though. I feel like my or actually I don't know. Like it's not even like my parents wouldn't let it, but I wouldn't feel comfortable in my parents' place. Cause then like I don't want my parents to think that I don't want my parents to think anything about anything. I don't know. Like when my husband and I were first starting today, and I mean when I mean first, I mean like a few years in, it was still really awkward to bring him over. It's not like my parents didn't let us sleep in the same room, but I just didn't want to because I don't want my parents to think about that at all. Do I play Final Fantasy XIV? I've quit. I've retired. I'm free. I'll be back next expansion to play the story and the story only. No more raiding. Your sister got married pretty late. Your parents have just given up on trying to pressure you. Yeah, I think also it's easier to ignore the pressure. Like, parents definitely want that, especially if you have, like, immigrant parents that come from... I don't know. I think it's like driven by this like desire to just like want your kids to be well off and everything in their life situated. As I have gotten older, I like understand. I don't like it, but I understand a lot of the things that my parents have like done to me while raising me, but it's for what I believe to be misguided, but they like did their best. And yeah, like people are not perfect people. People are flawed and they do not good things. It is just in our nature. But that's okay.
Pity to break another's work.
To an extent, by the way. Sorry, I should clarify. Ooh, this is an upgrade on my chess piece. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's an upgrade. Crit strike chance. Oh, the rings are so tough. Strength max, I only have a crit strike chance. So for necklaces and money, strength crit strike chance. Oh no. Why does I feel like there's got to be an easier way about doing this other than just like checking my other monitor every time I go through gear. Okay, boots. We're looking for strength, max life, life regen. It's very easy to ignore parental pressure when you don't live with them anymore. Yeah, I think that helps. Oh wait, hold on. Let me stash the unique. My relationship with my parents improved a lot after I moved out. And like I have a lot of problems. I have a lot of problems with like they're very minor problems with my upbringing. They're not it's like nothing super serious. But I think when I was able to observe them more from a third person perspective, like removed from all of that, because I don't go through it anymore, like actively living with my parents when I moved out for university, it definitely helped. But there were a lot of things that I think I like struggled with a lot that honestly looking back are like not that big deals. Bonus kill XP, give me that. Same. Yeah. Let's get to... The distance is good. And I feel like, again, the old head thing. Understanding, the pains that I had growing up. Hello, hello, Elise. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the wolf pack. Ow! I haven't done that in a while because I keep forgetting to check my activity feed, but I'm doing it now. Hello, hello, how are you? Did you have a... Did you have a different name? But it has been a few years, so I apologize. I just don't remember it, and that's my bad. I feel like I've done a pretty decent job of actually remembering most of the people who come back. You may have gone back by a different name before. I'll let myself believe that that's the case, and that I've got impeccable memory. You should do these at some point. Complete Enclave of Darkness Tier 12 Torment 1 to unlock access to Break. Okay. So Enclave of Darkness in the Western Lowlands. Where is that? Filter. Okay, I'm gonna just look this up. Enclave of Darkness location. Diablo IV. It says in the Western Lowlands of Scosglen. Western Lowlands of Scosglen. Western Lowlands of Scosglen. Okay, Scosglen. But let's just go to Scosglen and figure it out from there. Got a meeting coming up, so you're gonna head out. Thank you so much for hanging out while you have the time. I really appreciate it. What is this? Okay. Western Lowlands of Scotland. Oh. I think that might be it. Okay, this is over here. It says it's locked, but the last dungeon I did was also locked. And I could still do it. It might just be locked by story, but you can still complete it if you want. Sigh. What a waste of knowledge. My game is lagging. Enclave of Darkness! I've done it. We found it. I can use my brain, I can read maps. I can look up Enclave of Darkness location. The thing is, I looked up the location, but because my map was all in Fog of War, it was very hard to figure out where this was. Okay, it was a very difficult task that I had to accomplish here. Also, out of curiosity, for the people who do end up stopping by, how do you notice that I went live again? Is it helpful that I tweet about it, or is it on the Discord? Or do you guys just happen to be on YouTube or Twitch? Yeah, I still don't really... I have no idea how to... Oh, the door is closed. I need to open the door. I'm not very familiar with the YouTube UI. It's new to me to stream on YouTube, but I really want to do it more. Just because I found the Twitch interface, I don't know, I just haven't used it in so long that when I opened the app again after years, they've got like a TikTok style reel, and I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? I don't understand. They can't go ahead and change things without me. happening on YouTube at this time. Wow, YouTube my goat. But I also don't... I don't really watch live streams on YouTube. I haven't been watching very many live streams in general, I guess. The Twitch mobile app is near unusable. I'm gonna be honest, after I opened the Twitch mobile app, after not using it for so long, I remember opening it and then seeing the TikTok style feed, and I was just confused. I feel like people make fun of trying to teach their like boomer coworkers how to use technology. I felt like that. I didn't understand how to navigate it. I was afraid, and then I closed it. I was also considering streaming like on Irium. I don't know if you guys have used the platform before. I was just looking into it just because it'd be nice to do something more casual on the phone. And so I downloaded the app, and then I was just checking it out, and I randomly just click on the first stream that is recommended to me, right? And then I guess they tell you as a streamer when someone joins your stream by name, because I didn't say anything. I just opened the stream. And the streamer was like, "Hey Frey, welcome in," and I don't know why that scared me. I like immediately closed out. I was so embarrassed. But I think that is the point of Irium. It's like high interactivity, like it kind of is like TikTok live streaming for VTubers, and you can do it all on your phone. So that's why I was like, it'd be fun if I'm just out and about and just talking to people on my phone, so I don't have to sit down and turn on my PC if I'm not trying to do a bro, it's dark in here. If I'm not trying to do like a gaming stream anyway, but I just want to talk to people. But I looked at the requirements, and you need to edit your model to work with them. Basically, it has to be like your texture atlas has to be really small. There are certain parameters you have to have. And then this current model, like I could edit my old model to meet those, but one, I don't want to rig again. It's so much work. And then my current model, I had the rig commissioned. And so I emailed the rigger and I'm like, "Hey, can you help me edit it? I will pay you if I need to." She ghosted me. Although, it's been years. It's been years, so she might just be like, "Who the hell is this?" It's like calling out your workers. Yeah, I was afraid. Imagine if every time I'm streaming, I open my stream list on the side. I have it open on the side. I see the usernames of people who are watching on Twitch. And every time I ask a question, I pick someone to respond, like I'm a teacher in class. Like, wouldn't that be insane? Symmetrical? I'm kidding. That would be insane. I'm not gonna do that, but I think it'd be funny. You've seen someone do that? Wait, are you serious? Like, call out viewers from the viewer list, face the selection area. When I played, I don't know if you guys have played Valhalla, the bartending game. There's this one character. If you haven't, I will explain it. Valhalla is like a bartending game where you mix drinks, but it's kind of a visual novel where mixing drinks is the mechanic for advancing things. I can do whatever. I'm built different. But yeah, there's this one streamer character, and this is like a pretty old game too. And she's just like live streaming her entire life, and it's not, I feel like the like content creator view right now is very cynical. I think this game was a little bit older, so it was cynical in that I think it was not condoning what she did, but more seeing, I think it was like kind of, I don't know, it painted her in a very sympathetic light. It wasn't so much as like making fun of her as like, this is ridiculous. Anyway, but I've always thought it was just kind of fun. If you're at all familiar with the live streaming landscape in China, it might be the same in other countries too, but at least in China, like, people just stream their entire lives, Truman Show style, except they're aware. Sorry, I'm saying all this because I've always thought that even though it is a little bit dystopian and miserable, it is kind of fun. A part of me thinks it'd be fun. So I do think like streaming on Irium is kind of like that if I just have my phone and I'm like streaming the mundane parts of my life, right? Like, hey everyone, I'm gonna go do my dishes. I think it can be very destructive if you let it consume you, but I think it's like it's a little dystopian still, but it's fun company if, you know, I'm like doing dishes or running errands. Oh no, that's very dystopian. I'm just imagining someone watching me talking to chat, live streaming, doing my dishes. I guess people do that now as well on Twitch. It was much more prevalent in China before it became a thing. I like IRL streaming became as big here. You knew a streamer who used to call people out and ask them why they weren't following it on the viewer list? That's fucked up. You had to follow the guy in the end. Did you ever unfollow? Or you guys are you're chill with that streamer now? Can you make a crass joke? Go for it. That's what streaming used to be, just go live and do whatever. Yeah, except like, imagine you do that 24/7. I wouldn't do it 24/7. I couldn't take it. Am I supposed to be interacting with these things on my map? I've just been running past them. I think I am. Korea has to be on Twitch. Oh yeah, that's so sad. I heard about what happened with Korea and Twitch, but I wasn't really up to date with the news, so I'm not too sure. Is it still like that? Korea just doesn't, or Twitch just doesn't operate in Korea? Hey guys, I got some bad news. I can afford to pay my mortgage with my sperm bank every week because that's my cum. They say that on YouTube. You cancer, we can't make money? Oh, like the love of the game. Anyway, but yeah, you can, there are a lot of ways to do that IRL, obviously, with IRL streaming, but with VTubing, it's a little bit harder to do it on the go. I think Irium is trying to do that on their platform, and I have a friend who streams on Irium and she really likes it. The fact that it is so low barrier to stream, like, helps. Just because, like, if I'm VTubing, right, I need to sit down. How do I charge things? Do I just kill things around them? Yes, I do. Yeah, there's like just like a little bit of setup, and it kind of needs a PC, so I'm shackled. And because I think I'm not trying to make streaming a career, I have the luxury of just like doing boring shit for fun. I'm waiting for the bus. Bus is delayed, so I have to wait another 30 minutes. Hey chat, let's wait for the bus together. Most riveting parts of my life. Miriam grocery store trip. You know, it would be a little obnoxious in the grocery store, but I fucking love going to the grocery store. It would be nice to share that part of my life with someone. I love going to the grocery store. Best part of my day. I've been really into egg whites lately, so that's my favorite grocery. I'm always into yogurt, but I'm gonna make my own yogurt. No more buying store-bought yogurt. But I really love Faye and I really love Strauss yogurt. So I will on occasion treat myself to those, even though they're expensive. In this economy, I feel like in this economy, getting nice groceries is a flex. Slay the defenders. I'm missing one? Did I just leave before I killed it? That might have been what happened. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. If I saw a streamer streaming at the grocery store, I'd be like, they're insane. That's ridiculous. Like, panopticon society, am I right? But at the same time, I'm like, no, yeah, that'd be fun. I do that. Buy 5 items. And no pills and bills, $30. Yeah, groceries are so expensive, by the way. My fridge is like stocked full of like fresh groceries, guys. That's like actually the hugest flex. No Lamborghini, no like designer purse. I just have a fridge that is stock full of fresh Whole Foods. Where is this last defender? I'm so... Streaming in Erewhon. My mom came to visit me several months ago, and I hosted her at like my place here, and she did a full like LA trip, because I'm in Northern California, and she had done a road trip to LA and then came up here, and she had gone to Erewhon, and then she got me a bag from Erewhon, like one of their like reusable grocery bags. So now I have that, but I'm too self-conscious to bring that around to buy groceries with. Like, who does this girl think she is? Erewhon shopping bag? It's a little ridiculous. Okay, sorry that took so long. I just was not sure what I was doing, and I was just killing everything that I did not need to. I'm also not turning any of the lights on in this dungeon. I'm just using the minimap. It's a nice bag. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a nice bag. I perhaps don't have the strong enough sense of self and the confidence to carry that around, because I care too much what people think about me, and I feel like I would look obnoxious. But I feel like true freedom would be, if it's a nice bag, I just use it, and I don't care what people think about it. I'm not there yet, though, with my level of self-confidence. I could have killed it through this dungeon.
Too easy for warriors like us.
Oh, Oh, my gems are full. And my inventory is full. I could probably turn this in for some sort of currency. So try to keep up as many of it as I can. Royal diamond, royal topaz. Okay. Fair, you just wish you didn't have the branding. Yeah, exactly. I think it's the same thing. Like when I get gifted, I got gifted. This was years ago. I got gifted a very nice Gucci belt, and I like wearing it. It's kind of, but like nowadays, I feel like it's not that bad to wear a Gucci belt. But this was at the peak of like the Gucci belt being the peak obnoxious person accessory. It was hard to wear it. Or I don't know if you guys relate with this, but sometimes if I wear hats like all the time, like baseball caps. But if I kind of wear like more of a stylish hat, I feel like everyone can tell. Everyone can tell I'm not someone who normally wears hats, and it's a little embarrassing. It's like so embarrassing to wear a hat that's not just like a simple baseball cap. But that's kind of how I felt about like the Gucci belt. It's probably not a big deal to wear one, but I feel like everyone can tell that I'm not someone who actually wears Gucci belts, so how embarrassing.
Enjoy the Isles. Don't drink too much.
Here's what remains.
Makes you hyper self-aware, yeah. That's how I'd feel with the Air One bag. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go pee. Where's my OBS? Text. Oh, I already have one for getting. You know what? I'll go make a coffee. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Okay. We go through all the gear again. Alright, let's do glove strength, max life, crit chance. Strength. Max life. I think you can set auto filters. Maybe now is actually a good time to set that up. So I don't have to do this myself. How do I set up a filter? Diablo IV, set up loot filter. Options, gameplay. Under options, gameplay. Open loot filter. Oops. Options. Gameplay. Oh, it still says preview. I keep forgetting to turn that off. Okay. Yeah. Here. Thank you. Gotta get back to work. Thank you so much for hanging out for a bit. It was nice to catch up. I feel like we haven't talked in a really long time. I have no idea how long ago that message was sent. Hopefully you caught that. Oh, you can import filters through codes. I'm gonna import. Your own loot filter. All common and magic items are hidden. You know what? Oh my god, it's... Let me see if I can just copy this loop filter in, and then I will adjust as I go. How do I import the code? Okay, it's just from my clipboard. Let's see, recolor helm. Oh, I see. That was a lot of rules. Am I ready to give up on magic yet? I don't think so. I will just hide all common items. So show magic talisman, show magic amulets. Let me see. Hopefully not like you. Okay, let's see. All common and magic items are hidden except for ancestral GA talisman sealed with magic amulets with plus skills of your choice. Magic amulet. Affix choices. I don't even know what affixes I'm looking for on this. You know what? I'm gonna just do this manually. I'm gonna review my gear manually, and sometime off stream I will edit the filters, because I feel like it is not very exciting to watch me edit loop filters on stream. Alright. But is it interesting to watch me review loot on stream? Again, I'm not sure if there's a way to add more lines. Because if there is... this might be useful. Figure poison, yeah. One uninteresting stream or another. Alright, let's try to level up on... go to the next level of the pit. You know what, before I do that, I will claim my season bonus. I need to do all of these things. Like, what is use Heraldric cube recipes? Let me go to the cube and just use 9 cubes. Upgrade to unique. Should use a common equipment type to random unique. Oh, it has to be from common. Crafts back. Oh, I can add an affix. I can make something common by removing an affix. You're back, welcome back. Hopefully you got a drink. Hello, Yuina. Welcome, welcome. If you have any ancestral, you can make common and then unique. Okay, that's good to know for now. I don't have any ancestrals that I've kept around. But these are things that have 3 out of the 4 lines. So let me cube them. Let me cube them. Okay. There's a strength max life regen, and I'm looking for armor. Okay. That's fine. I'm here to just use the cube anyway. I'm here to use the cube for my season pass. Fuck, words. For my season pass, so it's okay that I don't get anything useful.
Excellent work.
Oh my god, I love this sound. I love picking everything up. Ancestral. Okay. If you have ancestral, you can make a comment and then unique. Let's do that. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while. It's like every time I stream, I feel like I say that. And I feel like I can only get away with it for so long. The only thing I care about is max life, so it's pretty good odds that I don't... Okay. You're used to it. Well, you know, I've been streaming several times for the past week now, and so I streamed... This is my 3rd time. That's pretty good. Yeah, I can use the unmute to streaming. Excuse. How much of this dust do I have? I have 2! Oh boy. Okay, well, let's give it a go and just see. Oh my god, it turned it into a unique... That's not what I meant to do, right? I meant to upgrade it to a... That's not what I meant to do. Huh. Okay, I don't use one-handed, so I should just scrap that. Oh, still your phone wallpaper? What? I'm so touched. What the hell? What the hell, you guys? Max life on kill. Strength, max life. Life regen. Strength? Nope. I need crit strike chance. Strength. Max life. Life regen. Oh, I like fortified generation. We'll keep that. Okay, great. Everything trash.
Back to it then.
Real Freyhead, yeah. I'm curious which picture you're using. Although, I guess it's like surprising to me when people use the VTuber stuff. It's less surprising there are people I know who... If I have... No, these are ancestral. Who use the cosplay photos, but I feel like that's like normal. That's the modern day equivalent of people putting like a poster when they go to war. They have like posters on the wall. In a folder? Holy shit! I'm gonna need to ask. Okay, I switched to a different PC, and I have been too lazy to move all the stuff from my old PC on the old hard drive onto this one. I need to get a SATA cable and just transfer things over. But I was like, I can just ask you for it. I will transfer it myself. But it's just funny to think that I could do that. While an arbiter, you deal 90 increased damage. Okay. Okay. Paragon, Paladin, player titles. Those are kind of cool. What is my title right now? Sorry, every time I open the wardrobe, I clicked on it by accident. Ooh. What are these? Be cool to see once they load. No, they're a little ugly. Every time I click on this by accident, it takes the sun thing here is pretty cool. But yeah, it takes so long to load. But this is cool. It looks kind of like a mohawk though, just a little clowny. I can't take her seriously. What was I gonna do? I was going to do something after all of my gear inventory. My inventory keeping. My game is frozen. It's because I'm in the town. Okay, there we go, we're back. I think I could continue on with the war plan, or I could upgrade my season level. Den of the Apostate. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Because I think it gives me skill points when I finish this, and it upgrades my, like, the Smoldering Ashes thing. Long-term investment, even though doing a dungeon's a little boring. You've got to do chores. Doing my Diablo chores. Bro. Leave me move at 2 FPS. PowerPoint presentation. I have to get out of the town. The overworld is where it's safe. Alright. Let's speedrun through this. I think the last time I was doing the dungeon, it took me so long because I was killing everything. I should just ignore everything and only do the objective. Destroy 3 Tempest altars. Consider it done, boss. I really like the story of this game, and I really like how they characterize the main character too, the Wanderer. She's much cooler than I am. She wouldn't say, "Oh, I'll get it done, boss." What would she say? I need to think about this in my role-playing game. I need to immerse myself with the character building. No, I don't need to kill that. I'm doing the thing again. Or I'm doing objectives not relevant to finishing. Defeat the enthralled spectre. Let's go find the enthralled spectre. Chest. I think I found the enthralled spectre, guys. Follow the one available path. A troll to the chaotic passage. Guys, I'm speedrunning. I'm getting better at this. Slay barrier wardens. It's telling me there's one. Oh, I already died. I was gonna say it's telling me there's one here, and I don't see it. Oh wait, no, that was not a barrier warden. Those were just, that was just like a mini boss, I think. Still need to find one more. There he is. That's my boy. Which way you reckon is the... Which way to progress? I went down all the wrong passageways. It is the last one over here. How cruel. Wow. Slay tormented druids. If I were a druid, I would be tormented too. By being uncool. Druids are maybe my least played D&D class. Because I think nature-themed magic is a little boring to me. We have nature at home, outside of the fantasy world. I guess we don't have nature magic. But it's not like I don't like nature either. Like I love the mountains, right? And I really like going for hikes. And when I was younger, I guess less so now because I have back pain. But like camping and stuff was fun. So it's not like I feel particularly disconnected from nature. The nature magic just doesn't seem very cool for druids. Not my fault, apparently. Although I think in Pathfinder 2E they have so many classes and so many different ways that they manifest that it's a little less slick because I just want to see everything come together. And there's so much build variety with the archetypes and stuff. It's crazy. I think this guy has a shield on him. That's that blue thing around the health bar that's very slowly taken down. And I'm not sure if there's some mechanic I'm supposed to do that will make it go down faster than at a snail's pace. Like maybe it needs to take a certain type of damage and I just don't do that type of damage. So we just stand here and watch it very slowly go down. I guess. Do you see how fast the HP went down when he didn't have the shield on? I'm definitely doing this wrong. There's gotta be some way to remove the shield beyond just hitting him very slowly. Actually, let me open my season rank before I go into the town and my entire computer gives up. Defeat any lair boss in Torment 4 or higher. Wow, I already did this. Now I am on 6. Maybe any greater lair boss. I will go do that. I'm sure at some point that will just happen naturally. So I think we'll... Oh, on Torment 6. I'm not at Torment 6 yet. Okay. Should I be doing these? It will happen. Gamble for items? Alright, let's go. Let's go do that. Let's go gamble for items. So who is the purveyor of curiosities? Maybe...
We supply, you demand. That's what Papa says. I'm getting the hang of this.
Armory? Oh, I can save my builds. That's fun. I'll do that. Save. Stash. Cursed Child. Oh my god, I can manage my mercenaries from town. I don't have to go to the den. The wagon is packed full with teeming urns, food, and drink from all across Kovos. The lands here are fertile. You're not the purveyor of curiosities. Oh, you know what? It's probably the guy, this thing, that there's a bag and a... There we go. And a question mark. So, I want to get the key to open those chests. Right? Okay, no, I'm just here for the quest, so I'm gonna look for the cheapest possible thing I can. Chest armor.
Yeah, not too bad.
Boots. Pants.
Nice. Next one will be even better.
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. Oh, ding 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 feels so good. They knew what they were doing, making that part of the game. The inventory full.
Taken apart, melted down.
Alright, that was a shit ton of stuff. Wow! Strength max life. Armor, poison resistance. Holy Light's passive no deals fire damage around you. I do run this skill, no? Yeah. It's not in my end game, but it is now, so that is useful. Maybe I will run that. But this is a star on crit strike chance, which I actually do need. Okay, we will keep this here for now. That's no good. Strength max life. Wow, this mace is so pretty. Death Shed of Elemental Faith. It is not ancestral though, but I might reskin my mace to look like this one. I wish I could get a sword though. I really want a sword. Life regen. This is a candidate for re-rolling. Strength max life. Wow, Highlight of the Umbral. That is a very pretty necklace. I hope it's good. Strength. No crit strike chance. Oh no, this one. Also a pretty necklace. No crit strike chance. Very exciting. Alright. We didn't get shit.
Step up to my anvil.
Was it this person who lets me? Or was the cube that lets me? It was this person that lets me re-roll an affix. No, this person... Ah. So it's strength, max life, life regen, and then I'm looking for resistance to all elements on this one. Oh my god! I actually got it. Holy shit. Wait, it's just like a perfect piece. I wish I could salvage it though, because I like the look and I want to add it to my... Because it's only when I destroy it that I get to add it to my thing. Damn. I just have all the substats. I think life is good. I think I'm being rewarded for something cosmically. I'll keep it for now. Because, oh my god. I don't have heavenly strength yet, which is what I'll put on here. So I'll keep the spiked armor. Increased total armor, thorns, block chance is pretty good. I do just stand in things and take damage. Alright, let's go to the pit. Let's go see if I can go to Torment 5. And then I really ought to actually get ready to head out soon. So we'll do this, and then I will call it after the pit. I say that, and then I end up getting distracted by something, and I'll keep going for a bit. So I have to stop myself early. I have to declare that I will end the stream earlier. Things are very noticeably beefier. But I'm still doing okay. Sin Eater. Sin Eaters are so cool in Final Fantasy XIV, but this Diablo IV Sin Eaters are tiny little guys. not very cool. Sneater is such a cool name. I feel like they need to make them look cooler. I should probably pay attention to what these mob names are called for inspiration for my own characters in tabletop RPGs. Flame Carver. Cool sword names. I'm playing a character, a Pathfinder 2e character that's a Bastard Sword wielding cleric. It's like a war priest cleric, so like the martial clerics. And she's got a huge ass sword. Wearing heavy armor. Very, very cool. I know that sounds like all my characters, but she is a little bit different in that she's not like so severe and intense. Hello, Shadow Wraith. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by again. I'm actually about to end stream soon, so it's awkward timing. Oh, my bot doesn't work. Sorry about that. I do have a Discord server. I will link that at some point. I would stay longer if I could. I just have to head out soon. I have to get ready. Oh, believe me, if I could, I would sit here in this chair and play Diablo IV all evening. How have you been? Just chilling? Not busy with anything? It's very nice. Although being busy is good. Sorry, padding is very difficult. I need to kill like one more pack of enemies. Holy shit, that guy hurt. I'm not used to things touching my health bar. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. I want to level up. Arbiter. I think I'll just pump everything here. Wow, whole 12 feels so good. Did I say that I was gonna stop streaming after doing one run of the pit? I did say that, didn't I? What do I want to get? It feels so good to upgrade my glyphs. But I guess the next thing in my war plan is the Helltide harvests, and I don't like doing them. I don't know if I'm just bad at it and I haven't found like an efficient way of finishing them. But I feel like they're by far the worst. The worst of the different war plan activities. No, I didn't. Okay. I guess since I didn't say that, I'll do one more pit run, even though it's not even in my war plan. And I'm really close to getting one more coin, and then I'll finish this this part of the battle pass. Oh no, I am being... This is what... Okay, this is how I end up sleeping late. I'm like, I'm gonna stop playing at 9:30, start getting ready for bed at 10. Oh, my computer. I'm just one coin away from finishing this entire battle pass. And then I can work on the weapon one. I just want these hands. The hands look a little stupid by themselves, but this is my first time playing the game and I'm like, I want everything. In like 10 seasons next year. 2 years from now? I don't know how long a season is. It'll be so cool that I have all of these items. I'm investing in my long-term future. How come I cannot access... a higher... It just says level 40. I just have to do level 40. Okay, we're gonna try level 40. We're gonna try it. I don't have level 40. Maybe I have to do level 35 and then it'll unlock 40. We'll do 35, guys, and then I will call it. Oh, man. Upgrades every 10 or something. Okay, I think I just reached that point because that was my first time not seeing it at the next 5. There's my favorite token. Finish the battle pass. Finish like the basic free battle pass. You know, I feel really strong. I could probably do one more. I killed another guardian today, but this time as I drift... Hold on, I'm trying to read lore! Excuse me. I killed another guardian today, but this time as I drifted to sleep, I heard a murmur. Well done. Someone or something is watching me. Ouch, wait, this kinda hurts. This kinda hurts. My hubris. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm really strong. I could probably do another 5. And then another 5 tiers. Okay. We're well ahead of pace though. The, on the right side where it says under the pit, the red line is how much the time limit I have, and the orange line is my progress, so we're chilling. Although I guess I still have to kill a boss. So I do want to be fairly ahead if I can. I don't actually know what it means when they have these blue lines. I've just been assuming that they have like some randomized buff to apply to them. Oh my god, the butcher! Holy shit, it's this guy. So I fucked up my shit when I was still doing the campaign in early game. I didn't realize that. Ay, that hurts. So I think I took the upgrade that sometimes the butcher can spawn, and if I kill him, I just instantly finish the run. But if I die to him, I fail the run, rather than being able to respawn. Scary guy. Yeah, every time he touches me, because I'm trying to kite him right now, every time he touches me, my health bar goes down so much. I'm sorry. I don't know how to control the dive move. When you're playing with keyboard and mouse... Ooh. When you're playing on keyboard and mouse, you can just like point and click where you want to go when you cast it. But on controller, I feel like it feels like it picks a random direction and just goes there. Oh, so much stuff. So much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this off of stream because I did tell myself that I would go. Because I have to. Okay, maybe I have to be out of here to upgrade this. We will leave. Yes, we're ending. After I get this upgrade. All right. Oh wait, no, guys. You can go get a haircut. Go get a haircut. Sorry, ignore me. I'm gonna go buy the last item with my farming currency from the battle pass, and then we'll be ending. Alright. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it. It has been a lovely time. Since I am playing video games anyway, it always feels really nice to have company and to talk to myself and have people tell me, yes, you're so right, Frey. Do I have the stream? No need to thank me. I would be here playing the same video game regardless, so thank you for keeping me company. I will hopefully see you guys next time. Until then, take care and goodbye.